welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a really easy pound cake, and all you guys need is your favorite mix. So I have one HEB pound cake mix here, and then you want to follow the instructions on the back. So for mine, you only need milk and eggs. To get those ingredients, I have my milk and my eggs over here at the side. And then something that's really important is you want to have some, like, this is really optional, frosting or strawberries and fruits to decorate your cake and then make it really eye-catching and stunning. Then you'll be needing some oil. You can use any oil you're comfortable with. I'm using olive oil. Then you're going to want to spread the pan with olive oil later. So that's what you'll be needing it for. You'll be needing an electric mixer to mix it. You guys can use a normal mixer, but a hand thing, but it's going to be much harder to whisk it by hand rather than using an electric mixer. Then you need a cake pan to put it in. You can use a bread loaf pan as well. And here I have one Merry Christmas whisk, so I just whisk everything up with that. And then you'll need, I'm going to use this to spread my oil around, so you can use both those tools. And you'll be needing one large bowl to mix everything up. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, now let's go ahead and put all our ingredients in. So first, I need my mix. I'm going to take it out. Okay. Oh, there's just one big packet in there. So we have one big packet of our cake mix, and I'm just going to open that up. I haven't made a really big cake before. I've only made it once or twice. Let's see. It doesn't really smell like anything. I'm going to taste some of the butter. It tastes really good. The batter is really sweet, but once I cook it, it's going to become less sweet. So it may taste really sweet right now. So one thing I really recommend doing is silting it, because sometimes there are really big chunks inside. So I'm getting this tool for silting it. I'm just going to take some in. I'm going to silt my mix so I get a really smooth powder. So once you're done silting everything, we can move on to the next step. Now, silting is really hard because these chunks are really moist, so they're not going through very well. So a little moist, and they're making little rocks. So I'm going to put my hands in, and I'm going to break it up with my hands, which is another thing you can do, and it's much easier. If you want really fine grains, okay, so I can't silt this because if I go like this, it's going to turn to this kind of dough. I haven't made pound cake before. That's why I'm not like really expert. I'm using this for my first time, like most of the people who are watching this video. And I'm just trying to like make the flour really soft. So it's not dry, it has some like wetness in it, which may be like some items that they put inside, like vanilla extract or water that they are already put in. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna take 2 eggs and I'm gonna crack them in. I'm gonna put 2 at the, no, I think I can only do 1 at a time. Okay, I got my first egg in. Here it says. Okay, now I'm gonna do my second egg. I'm gonna shake this one up. So you want to, for my recipe, you want to use the yolk and the white, egg whites. And if you guys are using a homemade recipe, you guys want to just follow the homemade recipe if you guys aren't using a mix. So I put in 2 eggs, and I have 2 eggs in there. Then I'm gonna want to take some milk. It doesn't say how much milk I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put in milk a little bit by little bit while I'm electric mixing it. Found out the actual amounts of milk you're actually supposed to put in. So they actually did an equal amount, but I didn't see that. So I'm going to put that in now. So 3/4 cup of milk into here. If you guys are using a recipe and it feels a little too dry or a little too liquidy, you guys can like try adding your own flour and sugar mix inside, or you guys can add you guys feel the texture isn't correct. Now let's get into the whisking. Okay, let's get into the whisking. I'm done whisking it. At the sides there is a lot of like flour, so that's why you need your spatula to go ahead and just put it at the side and then get all the extra flour and mix it in. So you just want to get to the edges and make sure you have all of those. There may be some chunks in there. Let's say your mix doesn't come very yellow. Mine came really yellow. Let's say your mix doesn't come very yellow, or you feel like the color should be different, or if you guys want to like maybe really fun and put some fun colors inside, you guys can put food coloring inside. Or if you guys want it to be like looking like really yellow, you can put some more yellow food coloring inside if your batter just came like white. But yeah, let's go ahead and taste our batter first. Hopefully it's good. I'm gonna give it to a taste tester. Here, have some. Is it good? Yeah. Okay, so taste tester said it was good. I'm gonna try it now. It's really good. The batter tastes really sweet, milky, and great actually. So I'm gonna take our batter and I'm going to set it to the side. Even if your recipe doesn't say this part, you must do it. You guys want to put some parchment paper at the bottom of your pan, or you guys want to use oil and you want to grease it really good. Even if your recipe does not say to do that, you guys want to do that, so then your cake doesn't stick to the pan, and if it doesn't come off, it's because you may have not put oil or things. So you can, for it not to stick, you guys can use flour, parchment paper, or oil, and there's tons of other methods that you guys can use. You want to take it and grease the bottom of the pan. Don't forget, you can't just grease the bottom because if you just do it, the bottom will come off correctly and the sides won't. So one mistake I made other times I was baking was not to grease the sides, so you always want to grease the sides as well. If you guys don't have something like this, you guys can use a spatula, or you guys can use your hands, tissue, or there's these misting bottles that you may have at home. You can put oil in a misting bottle and then you can mist it on your pan. Okay, so I finished greasing up my pan. Here it is. I'm going to go ahead and set it to the side. And I'm going to put my oil away. I'm going to bring my batter here. And this is going to come back. What I want to do is I want to take this. And I want to go ahead and just dump as much as I can in first. Okay, then what you want to do is you want to scrape the sides of your bowl, and you guys can wear gloves and put your hands inside and get some on, or if you guys have cleaned your hands and they're really clean, you can put your hands inside and pick as much as you can out. Some of it will take really long to just get in the pan itself, so I'm just going to put my hands in there and get it in. This feels really weird, but if you guys do it a lot often, you guys will get used to it. So yeah, you guys just want to use gloves, or if you guys are comfortable with putting the cake batter in your hands, just wash your hands and do this. I've already washed my hands earlier, so I should be fine. I'm just going to scrape the batter from this side. Just going to pop that on top. Okay, I'm going to try and get all the cake batter out. you guys don't want to waste any cake batter, but you guys, one mistake that a lot of beginners do is they fill the cake batter all the way up to the top, and then it rises up, and basically it will rise up and basically destroy your oven and get crust of this cake everywhere. And we're using our microwave. We have a convection microwave, which is what I use to bake most of the time because I feel that that's the better. And if cake batter gets everywhere in that oven, then it's going to be hard to microwave other things. So you guys, if you guys are using a convection oven, that's for beginners, that's something you want to know. You don't want to fill your cake pan up. You want to fill it only 3/3 and never want to fill it up fully. Okay, so I've got as much as I can inside. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands and get on to the next step. Now the next step is so you want to pick up your pan and just drop it down so your cake batter gets smooth. The top isn't like this, and you can use this to smooth it down. You need the top to be nice and smooth so when it rises, it doesn't have like these weird little things in it, so you want to make it nice and smooth. Then you just want to put it in the oven for how long you're supposed to do it for. Mine said 325 degrees for 1 hour. So yeah, that's it. And I'll put a photo of the cake and how it turned out at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you really did, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye. So this is how my cake turned out. It looks really good and I hope you guys like it. The cake, we put on some berries and stuff. You guys can do that, but it's totally optional. You guys can also put frosting. So thanks for watching. Subscribe and like this video.